Hi, we have latest updates on Israel-Gaza crisis. Israel's military has increased its estimate of the number of people held hostage in Gaza from 155 to 199. These hostages were abducted when Hamas militants infiltrated Israel over a week ago, resulting in the deaths of more than 1,400 people. In Gaza, more than 2,700 individuals have lost their lives in retaliatory Israeli airstrikes, and Israel's blockade is preventing the entry of fuel, water, food, and medical supplies into the territory. The UN is currently engaged in negotiations to facilitate the first aid delivery into Gaza. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Hamas have denied earlier reports of a truce to allow some individuals to leave and aid to enter via the Rafah crossing. Thousands of people have gathered near the Egyptian border crossing in hopes of leaving Gaza ahead of an anticipated Israeli ground offensive. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has returned to Israel, and diplomatic efforts to address the crisis are intensifying in the region. The situation in Gaza has raised concerns about further escalation and the safety of civilians attempting to flee, which could potentially draw regional actors into the ongoing conflict. Israel is determined to eliminate Hamas, the group controlling Gaza, in response to the terrorist attacks on October 7 that resulted in 1,400 casualties. 500,000 residents have reportedly left northern Gaza for the south as Israel prepares for the next phases of its campaign. In total, over 2,700 people have lost their lives in Israeli airstrikes, according to the Palestinian Health Ministry. U.S. President Joe Biden expressed concern, describing the occupation of Gaza by Israel as a big mistake. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has adjusted his travel plans, opting to return to the Jordanian capital, Amman, rather than the United States as initially scheduled. This change in plans may indicate ongoing diplomatic efforts in the region. In the past hour, the armed wing of Hamas claimed responsibility for launching a barrage of missiles at Tel Aviv and Jerusalem in Israel. The group cited Israel's targeting of civilians as the reason for these attacks. In Jerusalem, a rocket siren prompted our correspondent. Stay tuned for the latest developments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates without repetition.